It's time for Big Fat American News. I'm Zach Martin. You can get all the news that you can possibly use and then some at ZachMartinRocks.com. Don't forget you can subscribe, download, and share Big Fat American by going to iTunes, radio.com, iHeart, as well as Spotify. Basically, if there's a platform, Big Fat American is on it. You can also follow us at Twitter at ZachMartinRocks. See our news and entertainment, ZachMartin.com. I already said that. Big Fat American, which is available on Facebook. That's where I was going. I'm on Facebook. Facebook.com/Big Fat American, Big Fat American News, and Big Fat American Sports. And a lot of Big Fat American stuff, including recipes going on there from Big Fat Billy Martin, who's my brother. We're starting off with American Airlines calling travelers to apologize. Now, I don't like going to the airport as it is. I find it really annoying. I have the TSA PreCheck. And I just re-upped for another few years. It's $80 or $100, whatever the charge is. And at one point, there weren't so many people using TSA PreCheck. Now, everybody's got it, so both lines are equally long. You don't have to take off your shoes. You don't have to take off your belt. You do have to take off your jacket for some reason when you go through the security scanners. Now, here's my idea. Is it seems that every time I go through these full-body scanners, for one reason or another, I get selected out for enhanced security measures. I don't know why, which means that you're going to get groped when you get enhanced security measures. You can either pretend like you're having a great time, like you're really enjoying being groped, which really kind of grosses people out, or some people actually like it and grope you some more, or you can make the most of the situation, which I suggest is that I think that these full-body scanners should really be complete body MRIs. So you get a checkup from the neck up and down while you go through the security cameras, right? The scanner. That'd be good, right? Yeah, sure it would. There's a mystery drone. It's been in space for over 700 days. This is a NASA drone. It looks like a miniature version of the space shuttle. I think it's about 29 feet long, which it's pretty big, right? 29 feet. That's a 2-story building. And this thing has been up in space for over 700 days. What are they doing up there? They're probably monitoring to find out how many people are picking their nose at a traffic light. I wouldn't be surprised. It's NASA. I understand that there's extra propulsion systems that they're testing on this thing for interplanetary travel, maybe time travel. All I know is they probably know exactly what you're up to right now. They know exactly what I'm thinking. Huh? G5? What is that? I don't know. A 30-year rate for the bonds are under 2%, which from what I understand, what I gather, what I hear in the news, which you can't even count on, whether it's NBC, CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, what else is out there, that this is I guess, a bad kind of predictor as far as what happens with the economy. Will the economy implode? There's reports that CEOs are selling off their stocks, and who can blame them? However, if they're really insightful, they would have sold off their stocks a few weeks ago when the market wasn't taking this nosedive. And I do believe there's always an end of summer sell-off, and then people hang around till after Labor Day and pick up all the deals. I really don't get into stocks. I really don't know what to do with my money because I've never really had any. Let's see what some of the other headlines are. Now, there is this article about Nostradamus predicting Trump in 2019. Do you think that Donald Trump is going to get reelected? I think he is. And why I say that is because it's all based on the numbers. When was the last time we had a single-term president? George Herbert Walker Bush was the last time, and that was in 92 when he lost to Bill Clinton, right? Well, that was really a third term for Ronald Reagan. Reagan, Bush, and Quayle. You might remember that. So was it really a one-term president? Technically, yeah. Before that, you had Jimmy Carter, which he was a nice guy, but if you're old enough to remember, it was kind of a disaster, right? And then Gerald Ford was technically a single-term president, but really he was, running out the second term for Nixon, who resigned in disgrace. I actually like Nixon when you think about it. Him and I had something in common, Chinese food, and we're always hungry after about an hour eating that. So you'll find those stories and more at ZachMartinRocks.com. Don't forget, follow us at Facebook.com/BigFatAmerican, Big Fat American News, Big Fat American Sports. Follow us at Twitter at ZachMartinRocks. Now, if there is a news headline that I have not gotten to, or you know some news or top secret stuff, and you want to share it with the rest of us, I might even have you as a guest, a news guest on Big Fat American News. In the meantime, stay classy. And you can always text or call 626-559-1450 for Big Fat American News. Be big, be fat, be an American.